actually think that there were no black farmers that contributed to the economy. The dichotomy, yes, the dichotomy between cultural differences is ridiculous.
What? There ain't no black farmers.
Look at that. This is what landed on my desk. Look at this. If blacks knew how to farm, whites wouldn't have to feed us. That's what it says. What do you think about that, D?
I think that's foolishness. That's blasphemy.
So somebody needs some education.
Man, hey, get.
Somebody needs some education. I'm sitting terrain to get ready to educate them. So here we go. Intro.
Educate.
What's up? Squitter? What's up, Squitter? Yeah. Time for the intro, everybody. Let's do this. We're going to show this one more time. What landed on my desk. Comment from a viewer. That's right. Just to remind you where we're at. Here's the first half of the show. Let me educate you. There are over, for those who don't know, there are black farmers in the world, in this country. There are over 95,000 black farmers.
Yep.
It has plummeted down to almost 25 to 30,000 farmers. Yep. Because of the treatment of the government, the USDA, and all them other factions that's out there, and whatever you want to call the institutions that are against particular cultures and race of having farms.
Yep.
For example, I'm going to flash this on the screen. I'm going to let it take up most of the screen so you can read it for yourselves. Here's what's happened in the history of the United States of America. Here you go. Right. Not to mention the treatment of, if anybody can remember, let's take them back to 1921.
Uh-huh.
To Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yep.
The burning of Tulsa, Oklahoma consisted of black farmers and black businesses, black professors.
Yep, that's true, because everywhere there was a black city was black farmers.
Right.
Because the best farmers in the world, or amongst the best farmers in the world, were Africans, or are Africans.
So let's get it straight.
Imagine the beauty, the power of their agricultural expertise that benefited the thieves.
That's right. So blacks were independent, and let me tell you something, as time went on, it only took 56 years, by the way. 56 years after slavery was abolished for blacks to build up their first community, their first city in Oklahoma. One of their first.
Yep.
One of the first. Only took 56 years. Imagine another 50 years after that of, everything going kosher and okay in this country. We would have expanded those cities and towns, those black cities and towns, and we would have been well on our way of being independent. No, the white institutions would not have had to help take care of our culture. So let's set it straight. You guys want to be dependent on. You want blacks to depend on what you're doing as farmers and the government. So now you got your backs against the wall and you're complaining and crying because you're having to put out more to support all the cultures that have moved into the country or have already been in the country. Now you're whining. What do you have to say for yourselves?
The man had the testicular fortitude to say that blacks are not farmers, or blacks can't farm. How brain dead one must be to not have enough mental capacity to say, let me research. Let me do some research.
All you got to do is Google. It's out there. All the information's out there. I give you some very popular farmers like George Carver and Henry Blair, John Boyd, There was even a Booker T. I ain't talking about no Booker T from WWE wrestling. No, Booker T. Watley.
Yeah, so what you're saying calls for me to let's remove this out this screen and look what comes to play. Okay, keep going. Yes, sir.
Did you not know that Booker T. Watley helped invent the refrigeration truck?
Yep. Yes, he did.
See,
do your research.
But many years ago, 20, 30, 40 years ago, 50 years ago, black farmers were denied billions of dollars that were available for crop loans. But yet they gave billions of dollars to the white farmers and only gave like $30 million to the black farmers.
10 billions to the white farmers, 38 million to the black farmers. You know what that tells me? Numbers don't have an opinion. Numbers don't have an opinion.
But here's what's going to happen. See, you got...
Numbers don't lie.
Now you got technology. This is going to bring us into the second part of the show. You got technology now taking over all the farming, all the crops, grocery stores, how you buy your food, how you purchase your food, how you earn money. Guess what? AI technology is coming in, and it's coming after all cultures. It don't matter what color your skin are. You guys have a rude awakening. It's not just coming after, it's not just going to mess up the black community now or black farmers. The government is after all of it.
Yep.
Bill Gates is after all of it. They are buying up all the farms. So here we go. We're going to continue this. What you got?
I'm glad you brought up Bill Gates, because we know the best agriculture geniuses on the earth are from Africa. That's been proven. If you don't believe me, I ain't gonna call you that, but if you don't believe us, do your research and find out how much of your ancestors benefit from their agricultural expertise.
It is.
Do your research.
Idiot.
So before you get on a public platform,
don't be an idiot.
Do your research. Like I told Vance, JD Vance, and I told what's the lady? The other person who criticized others on these big platforms. Do your research first.
Yeah.
Before you're like a public fool.
Yeah. Now, while they're buying up the farms, here's what's happening. When we go in grocery stores, for example, now we're seeing robots scanning the barcodes, the UPC codes. They scanning them without human help.
Yeah.
Now you got automatic checkouts.
And, yeah.
You don't have people doing any of that crap anymore, right? You don't even have people sweeping the floors. They got robots sweeping the floors. Just like now they got these automatic robot AI, whatever you want to call them, lawnmowers that's going around cutting people's yards without a human being doing it. So guess what we're moving towards? We're moving towards a new age now where they don't need you farmers. They don't need any of your farming anymore. The government wants total control, and you're going to have to go through the government to buy, purchase, sell, and trade your food. But we're going to get into that in the next segment, so you just hold tight and we'll be right back. What you say about that, D?
Yes,
sir. See you in the next segment. All right, everybody, welcome back. That's a good one, Scooty D. Yep. And we just left off from where Bill Gates is taking over all y'all farms. It don't matter if you're black or white or how many farms there are. No, Bill Gates gonna come with this artificial meat, this horrible toxicity that's in the food. It's gonna be completely toxic for everybody.
I'm glad you brought up Bill Gates, because that guy who wrote that stupid article, that stupid post he made, you had a testicular fortitude to write and post. That foolishness. So on that note, let's address you again.
We had to entertain the Scooter. I didn't want to entertain something so small, because it's not only is it dumb on the person who wrote the comment, but it's actually deep. It's big enough to discuss.
It's big, right?
To put it out to the world, so that we can educate those who think just like that person.
Exactly, because there's so many people. I won't call them, you know.
They don't know true history.
Yeah, right.
They're not aware of true history. They're only aware of what they've been taught and designed to know in this country.
So Bill Gates has gotten into the food industry, like the great black notorious B.I.G. said, black and ugly as ever. However, on the flip side, there is a very concerning individual who has gotten to the food industry, the farming industry. And you who wrote that article, posted that article, you should be terrified that he has ventured into the farming industry with his mindset of saying publicly on 2 occasions the Earth's population is too big. We need to reduce the population.
Need to reduce the population, but
and now he's in the food industry.
But yet they're getting rid of all the farmers.
Get rid of all the farmers.
They're complaining there's not enough food and resources for the population, but you're also buying out all the farms and getting rid of the farmers. Why? What do you want to do with the land? Yeah. You want to build more infrastructure?
So let me ask you, Guy. I don't want to call you idiot. I'm not going to call you idiot.
No,
I'm not going to call you moron.
I know we look like idiots and morons, right?
We'll take the idiot and moronic thing. We'll take that title. But you accuse the blacks of not being farmers, but you're going to praise this guy for coming into the farming industry with all this fake stuff. And you know what he's going to do next while he's in the farming industry. You know about the new phone, right? The new tattoo phone, right?
Here we go.
Huh? So y'all praising this guy. Not being smart.
Tell him about the phone. Oh.
Yeah, the phone.
Yeah. Oh.
The mark of the beast.
Mark of the beast.
Mark of the beast.
Check out Revelation.
Yeah.
If you're not a person that believes in Scripture, well, guess what? It's been prophesied. The master of prophecy tells you what's coming, and it is here. It's very close and near. Do we have any videos on that?
No, we don't have a video. Yeah, we do have a video. Matter of fact, good call. Yes, we do got a video.
Well, let's check it out.
Let's check out the video.
All right, check out this video. See for yourself.
Smartphones, smart devices are all going to be replaced by these electronic tattoos.
Getting a tattoo can actually save your life. And not only you can take this tattoo on your skin, but also on your organs. And they are ideal for monitoring our health, including muscle activity, heart diagnostics, blood pressure, skin temperature, and much more.
2013, former DARPA director Regina Dugan went on stage and casually showed off an electronic tattoo.
And it has an antenna and some sensors embedded in it.
No passwords, no fobs, just a signal pulsing beneath your skin.
Tattoo that could be used for authentication.
But when the key is your body, what happens when the lock changes? They don't need to convince you. They just need to program the next generation.
10 to 20-year-olds don't want to wear a watch on their wrist, but you can be sure that they'll be far more interested in wearing an electronic tattoo, if only to piss off their parents.
First, they'll brand your skin, then they'll rewire your biology.
So I take a vitamin every morning. What if I could take vitamin authentication? It means that my arms are like wires, my hands are like alligator clips. When I touch my phone, my computer, my door, my car, I'm authenticated. What this means is that becomes my first superpower. I really want this superpower.
They'll sell you your own enslavement, one upgrade at a time.
All right, so what do y'all think about that video? Yeah, you ain't just hear from us. It's out there. The information is out there.
Exactly. So do your research. And on that note, we're going to close out with these two to leave y'all something to think about. And we'll come back with another show after these two videos here. Let's close the show out with that one. Unless you got something to say.
Absolutely. Hold on. Give me a second. I got to have something to say.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Hold on. Okay. Here's what I got to say about it, Scooty.
What?
So they're telling you you're not going to, just like in Scripture, you're not going to be able to buy. Yep. You're not going to be able to sell.
Yep.
You're not going to be able to trade.
Yep.
You damn sure ain't going to be able to farm without this crap tattoo on your skin with all these nanobots.
Mark of the beast.
Talking to the beast, talking to the computer.
Mark of the beast.
With all your information on it.
Mark of the
In
beast.
this technology, all your information, personal information, even banking, all your credit, it's going to be digital money. We're already turning into digital money.
Yep.
Right? Bitcoin.
Yep, so everything is being told to us about the mark of the beast. We're being warned. Don't give into it. Whatever inconvenience you got to endure, whatever chaos, misery, deprivation you got to endure it.
Yeah.
Do not get that mark of the beast.
So people don't get too happy, those on the other side in this dichotomy, don't get too happy that your minds are thinking that your culture supports all the other cultures because you're thinking that your culture only have the farmers. All of that is irrelevant, immaterial, and invalid, and it's false.
Yep.
History, true history, is best qualified and rewards all research when properly applied.
And speaking of history, how can you not follow history when history tells you when you conduct yourself a certain way, you are destined, absolute guarantee, to be destroyed if you follow a pattern. Y'all know this. You're implementing a pattern and you know it's going to destroy you. All this technology, poisons, you're creating your own destruction.
And another thing I want to add to this before we go is that I remember generations back, our great-grandparents and those before them, all our grandmothers, our mothers, they all used to pray and think that they were in the last days and Jesus was coming back and it was close. Yeshua was coming back, Yeshua being Jesus. Well, now I believe in this generation, in this time, we are very close now. You're seeing prophecy materialize. You're seeing it materialize in front of your faces. The mark of the beast is very close. It's coming. You just saw the video. So time is up. All of the generations can stop saying it and thinking that it's during their time when it's possibly during our time, our children's time, and their children's time. So everybody get prepared, just like Scooty D said, and we're just about to close this out.
Yep, the decomposition has sped up. Yep,
so
on that note, to you guys who don't believe it, punch!
See you till next time. Take care of each other, I'm telling you, because times are going to get rough, and the rough times are coming.